good day to you this day of your time. How are you all?
Perfect.
How are all of you?
Perfect.
And the rest of you?
Perfect.
Thank you. Allow us to once again thank each and every one of you for establishing the link in this way at this time between our respective civilizations. Each and every time our civilization is given an opportunity to communicate with yours in this way, we receive the gift of being allowed to see through you that many more ways that creation has of expressing itself, and thus it expands our understanding of the infinite. So we thank you for that gift. We have been speaking to you of late about the concept of manifestation in a little bit more precise and condensed manner, and we would like to continue to do so this day of your time. There are many different aspects to the idea of how it is your consciousness manifests the day-to-day reality that you experience, but we would like to sum it up in a very concise three-part harmony. Intention, action, without expectation, is the major key by which you create your reality. Intention, your beliefs, your emotions, your visions, your thoughts, what you intend, what you desire, what you wish, what you prefer your reality to be. This is all wrapped up in the concept of intention, that focus of consciousness that allows you to know, to choose what it is you prefer your life to be, how it is you prefer to express it, what you intend to do. But intention is not enough for manifestation, for bringing that wish, that vision into your physical reality. It must go hand in hand with action, physical action, for you are physical beings. And in order to manifest your intention, you must ground it in physical reality, and this is done through physical action. When you have an intention, you must act on the opportunities that come to you, that are representative of the joy of your vision, of your dream, of your wish. You must act out the scenario of the vision you see in your mind as best as you can, as closely as you can, to the vision that you see, that you say is representative of your dream, of your wish, of your desire. You must act like the person you see in that vision already in order to become the vibration of the reality. Because if you don't become the vibration of the reality, the frequency of the reality, the energy of the reality, you cannot attract the reality. You have to be the vibration first before you can attract it magnetically to you. Now, while you're doing all of this intending and focusing and acting, you also have to add a third ingredient, which is very paradoxical because it would seem as if to be, at first, a cancellation of the first two principles of intention and action, but it isn't. It is actually the secret ingredient that allows it to work, not makes it work, allows it to work. For everything works automatically when you allow it to. This is how you get out of your way, so to speak, to cease imposing certain parameters, certain beliefs, certain definitions that are actually what are standing in the way, most often, from you allowing yourself to attract the reality that you prefer. This third ingredient, after intention, after action, is total lack of expectation that it must come out in the way you saw it. You must absolutely 100% let go of any need, of any expectation that it must manifest that way. The reason for this is, primarily, that when you place an expectation, usually, the way you have been taught to in your society, upon a wish that you have, upon a desire that you have, you are actually taking unconscious definitions you're not aware of, and you're limiting how it is that that reality could actually manifest. You think that by expecting, by insisting that it come out that way, that you are helping it to manifest, but in fact you're actually helping it to manifest on a far lower level than it actually might were you to relax your expectation. because your mind is not really capable of imagining all the ways that it could come to you. And the idea of having an intentional focus and taking action is simply to act as a magnetic seed, a core, to attract the manifestation of the reality. But the manifestation could be many times greater than you are capable of envisioning. So by placing a certain expectation that it must come out exactly as I saw it or it won't be right, is actually limiting the way it could come out even better than you imagined. You must let it go, because the universe already works. It's a mechanism that knows how to manifest automatically. All you have to do is plant the seed. That magnetic seed is the intention and the action, then let it go. And just keep acting on the things that excite you, even if they do not immediately appear to be connected to the original vision. Excitement is what lets you know it is connected, and you will automatically be drawn into the circumstances, right place, right time, right people, to attract the reality in unexpected ways. Make a friend of the unexpected. Don't try to straitjacket it. It won't work. Let it be what it is, for it is multidimensional. And if you attempt to confine the manifestation of your reality down into one particular definition that you have been taught to believe it must be, you are shutting the doors on all the ways abundance could come to you, because abundance is many things. So intend, have the vision, act, be that person in that vision, then let it go. No expectation that it has to be that idea at all, because you never know. You might actually be capable of receiving a reality that is more reflective of the total you, rather than the little slice of you that your personality has been trained to be. Trust yourself. Trust your total self. It knows what it's doing. When you do not place the burden of the manifestation of your physical reality on the shoulders of only the physical personality, you will see that the whole spirit that you are, the whole being that you are, the whole consciousness that you are, knows exactly what it's doing, always has and always will. Now, we thank you for allowing us to remind you of this idea, for we are not telling you anything new. These are things you already know in your spirit, but perhaps have not allowed your personality to remember. We thank you again for the opportunity to remind you of who you already are. In return, once again, for the gift you are giving to us of allowing us to experience all of the myriad facets of your civilization in this contact, I ask you now, in what way may I, at this time, be of service to you?